What is up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Catch You Later. We're here to do one thing and one thing only: sight fish, redfish. Let's see how it goes. Okay, was not supposed to rain today, but here I am underneath perhaps the only rain cloud in sight. But the plan for today is to fish a rising tide. You can see at this point right here, water is pushing in. I'm gonna start by throwing a weedless ghost minnow in white. I'm throwing it because I actually came out here a week ago, tried some new stuff. You may be able to notice some extra wires coming off of my gear today. But either way, I had switched to this lure in a weedless weighted hook setup and did some sight fishing with it, and it was pretty productive. I really like colors like this in low light situations, which we find ourselves in during the day. I wouldn't use this at dusk or dawn. So let me go through conditions. We've got right now a southerly wind, a rising tide. We're supposed to have calm winds pretty much all day, but we've got rain coming in. That was very unexpected. I watched the radar the whole way coming in and didn't see anything pop up, but c'est la vie. Landed too hard. Got him. Oh boy, that was awesome. Can't tell what this is. Can't tell if it's a little rat red or a big trout. It's got to be a red. Yeah, a little rat red. Might not be a rat. Might be a keeper. All right. I was about to boat flip him, but I thought better of it, and I'm glad I did, because my luck with boat flipping these is not great. All right. That was awesome. Now, that fish, I had to let him come back and get it. He hit it a number of times. And yeah, because I had to let him get it, he pretty much swallowed it. All right, y'all. That's a 17-inch red. First one of the day. Love those pretty blue tails. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I am going to keep a couple of fish today. There you have it. Now, as always, I like to bleed these fish out, even when they're small, so let me do that. I'm not going to show you all the gory details of that, so I'll come back when we're done. Well, I'm glad I caught that fish because the wind is picking up. Let me show y'all what I caught it on. This is that Lost Coast ghost minnow. I'm not sure what color it is, so Joey, please let me know. Now, I may have just spooked anything that was here, but we'll see. But as soon as we get past this bracket right here, I'm gonna run deeper. There's some duck ponds back there that I think would be better for sight fishing. But you know what, with these conditions, maybe I just need to give up on sight fishing. It's gonna be really, really hard to see a redfish until it's too late. All I'm seeing are dust clouds. Ooh. There's one. There's one. Oh, a flounder. Ah, that's unexpected. Well, that's an awesome second fish to keep. I love flounder. We're gonna be eating good tonight in the Gibby household. Nice. Love flounder. So happy we caught that. I will say these Lost Coast lures are actually really great for flounder, and I'll show why they're so great for flounder in a second. But first things first, let me show y'all how I found that flounder and cast right to it. I didn't know it was going to be a flounder, but I knew something was there. You see this little kind of slick right here? I saw a bunch of bait fish kind of scatter real quick, so obviously something was running them. And so I threw right to them, right in that spot where I saw them scatter, and it was the flounder that was feeding on them. So anytime you see something like that when you're fishing, cast right to it as fast as you can. There's definitely going to be a predator fish hitting them. But let me show y'all why these lures catch so many flounder. Look at that tail. I mean, it just moves so much. Let's see if I can show y'all in the water. Kind of got a glare. Now, if you know much about flounder fishing, people that fish for them typically use curly tail grubs because it makes that really heavy tail action. These get that kind of action, but they have it in that typical paddle tail kind of body. If you want to know what to look for to go sight fishing, this is it. Look at all this grass. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to tie on a more natural looking, or screw on a more natural looking color. Definitely got to keep it weedless. Oh, there's one. There's one. Little red. Boy, he came up out of the depths. He's fighting hard too. Love it. Love to see it. Multi-spotter. All right, I'm gonna risk boat flipping. Got him. Number 3 fish, and number 2 red. I bet that's a 17 too. Redfish number 2. Beautiful fish. Let's get my garbage off of him. Now he's been out of the water and in the sun for a while, so let's let him go. Those little ones, they really recover fast. I guess it's just like us humans. And the young ones got all the energy. Well, I just noticed my rear camera is a little bit off center. Sorry guys, but let's go over this lure. Been fishing with it a good bit lately. It's the Ghost Minnow in Storm Minnow color. Switched to it from the white color, whose name I don't remember. But it's a much more natural looking color, and we are in, I mean, crystal clear water. Oh, there's one. I'm telling y'all, I was here a week ago and I was catching them at that point. This feels like a trout. The smallest trout, maybe ever, on Catch You Later. How this little guy thought he would eat that lure. But good try, man. Well, that's not a red, that's a little trout. I'll take it. So we've caught 3 species so far. We've got the INSHORE SLAM. I want a grand slam. Let's see what we can do. We got maybe a half an hour more of trying to sight fish. And I love it that much that I'm going to do it, even though probably I should be leaving. Oh, there's one. Another little trout, I think. Might not be a little one. Oh, he might be a keeper. Look at that. All right, trout number 2. Keep her under the old rules, right at 12. Another crab. All right, that's really what I wanted to see. I wanted to find some crabs. There's one. Oh man, he hit it on the drop. This one's a keeper. Whoa. The wind came. He just shook the lure off. Look at that. This is definitely a keeper. He got hooked right in the eye. I know, dude, that probably hurt. So, whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it because he lost his eye anyway. All right. Let's see if I can rescue this lure. I see 2 sheep's head. Looking, oh, I just saw a bunch of trout down there. Oh, I just spooked everything. See another trout. Y'all can't see this stuff. There's a bunch of fish right here. It makes sense. They're sitting right here. That water's going that way. And they're just waiting to ambush. I was unable to control the boat. They'll come back though, I'm pretty sure. There he is. Maybe there was one there. All right. This is red number 4. Now, how did I know that was there? It's what I've been talking about all day. And that is paying attention to your water. Man, this little bayou is stocked with fish. All right. Look at that, y'all. Now I'm sure my spot lock is just gonna kind of blow up the spot. Love it, man. Look at that pretty blue tail. Let's let it go. Now I'm realizing I'm not measuring these fish, but these are keepers. These are definitely all about the same size. I would say 17, 18 inches. So what did I see? When I was coming over this point right here, I noticed a disturbance and some bait fish popping up. As I said earlier, when I caught that flounder, that always means there's a predator fish. I say running the bait, whatever term you want to use. But that's what that means. That's what you're seeing when you see that kind of pattern. Oh, gigantic. There's one. There's another one. See if I can get my look at, oh man, this little tiny area all the way in the back of this lagoon loaded with fish. Hard part is my boat positioning. It's so small, it's really difficult to get the boat where I want it without making a bunch of noise. Now, of course, most of these reds, oh, that was one. Most of these reds are small, but that's okay. We're catching our limit. And I think most people would actually rather catch these. They're definitely the better eating of all the size reds you can catch. Same exact situation as the last time. They're all stacked up where the tide is about to start busting into this little cut. Look at this giant sheep's head. Hard to get them to attack a artificial lure. All right, yeah, there's a crab. Oh, that was a big red. He's coming back for it. Got him. He came back for it. That was awesome. Listen to that. I there's more with them. I only have 12-pound line, and I've caught a few reds. Oh, it's a... Whoa! Lost where I was on the boat. Yeah, there is more reds back there. If I can land this one, that's a big if. I got light line. Trying to lean on him and get him to come this way. I can't budge him right now. My freaking boat is stuck. He's still on. Come on, trolling motor. Do your thing. This is your one job. Okay, let's see if we can land this fish. This is going to be tough. He is in all that grass. Buried in there. He is deep in that grass, y'all. Yep, there he is. He's stuck. He can't move either. Oh no. Yep, knew that was going to happen. At least we got eyes on him. Well, I guess... Oh, look, there's my lure. I didn't lose the lure. That's good. That's good. That means he's not going to get plastic in his belly, and that's important to me. All right, we got the plastic back. We're going to have to tie something new on, and you know what? I might have to tie a new leader on. It just got stressed to the max. So I guess I'll go ahead and explain why do I use 12-pound line and I'm sight fishing reds that size. Well, look how clear this water is. 20-pound line is going to be very visible, and it's going to actually get hung up more. So there's a trade-off always in everything you're doing. And that time the trade-off did not work in my favor. Getting stuck like I did was the main issue. There's another big one back there. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and quickly retie the hook at least. And I'm going to fish with a spoon that has 20-pound line so I don't have to retie my leader. And that'll be as far as we get in this little pond complex. Okay, so I'm going to finish this little area out with the spoon. Look at all these sheep's head. Man, I got to come back here with some dead shrimp or something. And even the weedless spoon, that snodgrass, it takes over everything. And that's why we lost that red. I feel 100% confident I would have landed it if I was able to get the snodgrass off the leader. But so I'm going to fish this little area. I'm pretty sure there's some reds in it. Oh man, it is thick, thick. Little puppy drum. Y'all, there is so much life in here. This is incredible. I have basically no control over my boat. But man, the amount of life in here. Insane. Oh, that was a tail. Almost need top water here. That is definitely a red right there. And just see if I can get him to attack. I can't tell which way he's facing, so I don't really know exactly where to cast. Show yourself. There he is. Compensated for the wind too much. Freaking grass. Yeah, this weedless spoon might be too heavy. Very tentative to try the 12-pound line in this grass again. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, y'all. Probably a dumb risk, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I just can't cast over there. It's too grassy. Oh, there's a red, there's a red. That's a big red too. Two of them. They weren't interested in this. I can still see them though. Turn around. You heard the splashing. Got him. Got a little smaller one. There's the big one. He's spooked. He doesn't know what to do. So this one seems kind of big. It's at least in the 20s. Look how pretty. I'm trying to keep him out of that grass. There's only so much I can do with this line. That was a big risk. I want it to pay off. I'm trying to get him to totally exhaust himself. Absolutely beautiful fish. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh, whew. We definitely got our limit now. I lost count, but oh my gosh, what a pretty fish. It's a male. Can't wait to measure this because that other fish was way bigger. Look at this fish. Look at this fish, y'all. Stunningly beautiful. Yeah, that's a 21. That other fish was at least 10 inches bigger than this. Massive. I'm gonna keep this one in the water. I'm not gonna keep it, but I want to record releasing it. There's definitely more still in there. We know it because we saw that big one, but I'm not gonna push it there. I'm gonna work my way out because we're fishing for fun now. All right. We are at the spot that convinced me to start fishing with weighted weedless hooks. There's something cutting up in there. Only question I have right now with this weighted weedless hook is if it's heavy enough. And in regards to the water, if it's clean enough. Now I am moving kind of fast because, like I said, I'm playing with house money. I don't really have to catch any more fish. I've already got my limit. Plenty enough for an episode. So unless I catch 3 or 4 fish here, this is going to be the last spot. If I do catch 3 or 4 fish here though, I'll push it until I get limit number 2. That's something I have not done. 2-man limit in one day. Got him. Got him. Awesome. All right. There he goes. Listen to that, y'all. Listen to that. This is a big red. He's coming right for us. No, he just saw the boat. Oh my goodness. We are in for a little sleigh ride. I can't believe I saw that fish, but this is what I always talk about. They're cruising the banks always, especially at high tide. This is a monster. Holy crap. This might be a personal best. And this one's not even as big as the one that broke me off earlier. Holy crap. Anyway, they're always cruising the bank, and I really only saw the silhouette of this one. I did not see it. Well, if y'all like content like this, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep doing it though, because I love it. Man, this is a monster fish. No, probably not a personal best, but look at this gigantic red. See if I can anchor us down. Not a personal best, but man, look at this fish. Look at this fish. Let's let it go. You know what? I tried to do it gentle the last time I caught a big one like this. Let's throw him in. I think this is actually the best way to release him. Yep, he swam off. There's just something about when you throw him in like that, it jolts him with adrenaline, I think. I'm feeling sore from catching all these fish. I'm also feeling sore from skateboarding yesterday. So I've gone ahead and made up my mind. Oh, I can barely bend down right now. I'm so sore. Don't mess around and get old, y'all. It's no fun. But that one, I just noticed his silhouette. I didn't notice the fish. And you know, I do this a lot, so I can tell those things. If you're a newbie at this, you know, casts are free. You can cast at everything. I am going to have to blind cast out of here though, because the sun is really right in my face, and that is not ideal for sight fishing. So unless a redfish wants to show itself by feeding or something like that, we're just going to have to blind cast our way out. Got one. That was a weird hit. He was just swimming with it. That was a weird hit, y'all. I had no idea he was on. I just kind of had to trust it and set the hook. What number redfish is this now, y'all? Well, let me break down what I was doing. I was talking about it before, but you know, I never know how I'm going to edit these. So this one was on the windward side of this little kind of duck pond bayou. And wow, this one just got another burst of energy. But either way, when I was on the leeward side, I didn't have ideal sun, but I did at least have calm water. So I couldn't actually see them, but I could see enough of them. On this side, there's no way I would see them. So I just started blind casting, because when I was coming in though, I had good vision on this side of the bank, and I saw quite a few reds here. So I knew that I could blind cast my way out and eventually hook into something. And here's that something. This one may be a 30. My personal best on this channel, I think, is 30 or 31. We'll just call it 31 just to check myself. But there are some big reds in the marsh right now, probably because the water has been so salty for so long. Yeah, I think this one's about done. Oh, just hit him with it. Got him. Big male. Oh man. Good Lord, y'all. What a beast. Oh, and that hook just came out. That is why you keep constant tension. This is the biggest 26-inch red I've ever seen. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. That is a 26-inch red. I can't believe it's only 26, but look how thick it is. This is a big boy. You can hear it drumming. Let's let it go. I'm gonna let it revive itself a little bit. Well guys, that about does it. Wasn't able to get my 2-man limit, but it was a really fun day. Thank you guys for joining. As always, remember, like and subscribe, and always keep your family first. I gotta go see my little girl, like I always say. She's my pride and joy. So until next time, I'll catch you later.